And then step forward for our last pose. Standing forward a bit. Okay, what we do in yoga a lot is we inhale, offer the heart forward, straight legs, right? And then we exhale and we fold all the way down over the straight legs. Now just be there with straight-ish legs, even if you know better and you usually back off. Stretch the legs. And where are you feeling this one?
Hamstrings.
Hamstrings. Up by your butt. Anybody feeling that up by the sitting bones up there?
A bit.
Okay, if you now try to fold deeper. Normally what we mean by folding, when we say fold deeper, people will reach the head towards the legs and around the back. That's going to get there. Okay, so you're feeling in the legs, the belly really, a little, Is it kind of an pose?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so bend your knees and just take a look. And just sit a bit. So we can go from straight spine to straight legs, and most people will have these stretched straight legs, and it will pull the pelvis up a little bit, so you're starting to pressurize the sacrum and low back. And then with the pressurized sacrum and low back, try to just fold and bend forward into it, and if the face touches the legs, then we feel advanced because we've got there. Okay, but we're up here like what my face at this point is going to touch my knees. Okay, now what we can do, watch how much more my spine can move. If I'm here, it's hard. It's hard for me to unlock myself here. So we're gonna be humble. We're gonna let go. We're gonna get back to the earth, back to the foundation here. We're gonna back off. We're gonna back in, get earthy, and get connected. And then I'm going to lift up through the navel, draw the ribs in, and get a long spine, aligning my skull, my rib cage, my pelvis. When I fold, I'm going to fold with bent legs for a moment. So already my spine is in better alignment than when I was here, disconnecting from myself. And I'm going to begin to stretch the legs straighter and be stubborn about the spine. If my lower back starts to pop up, or my heart starts to collapse, and I'm straining here just to stretch the legs, forget about it. We're going to stay backed off, we're going to stay folded with a nice long spine, and we're going to work those legs straighter with a aligned spine too. So we want both. I'll talk you through it. Let's take a little forward bend in front of that. So what I'm saying is when you exhale, unless you're, like I exhale with straight legs because I'm more flexible, but it's totally acceptable and in fact optimal for 90% of your yoga students to inhale off of the heart and exhale, bend the knees, long spine, and just stretch back into the edge of the leg. So here's where we start to get into the edge. Now, with straight legs, you fold forward, you see how that felt. You did that. Now, bend your knees a little bit here. Find a wave from the earth through the feet pressing down. Draw energy up through the legs. Lift up through your navel, through your low belly, and wave the ribs into your body, wave the heart and the head. Beautiful. And then keep that as you exhale. Fold forward, not from the face, but from the heart. Maybe your chest can touch your thighs if they're bent enough. Maybe everybody bend the knees so much that you do touch the thighs. Now, is your face jamming into your legs and you're rounding your back? Can you back your head off and get your heart to lengthen? Back the head off. Get a long spine. Everybody lift up through the belly again as if to take it up and over the pelvis. Lengthen the heart and exhale, fold into your thighs. And now keep the spine that open as you start to press the legs back to the edge of stretch. Do not compromise the spine in order to move into the full expression. Do you feel your legs? Mm-hmm. Do you feel your spine being nice and open and flowing energy? Mm-hmm. Okay? Jill, I would drop the head a little bit and lengthen through the crown of the head. Like the crown of your head is pulling straight through the spine. Yeah. Okay? Slowly bend the knees, come down to sit. Now, how different is it to move, to back off like that and get both? We want the stretch, we want the spinal integrity. If you can have both, if you can stretch the legs straight and have spinal integrity, go for it. But have your partner watch you. You might be out of your own spinal integrity thinking that you're on your legs, when in fact it's mostly your face. And the spine is just, Not happy through that lower back. Can we get more low back curve? So when you're in your forward bend, I often have my classes bend the knees, move down with a nice long spine, and then find that stretch. You want to pour your low back into the body, but you also want to lift the navel in up, bowl of space there. Front and back body working evenly. So this is a more optimal stretch because it's actually serving the spinal energy and alignment instead of that other stretch, which was destroying the spinal alignment. So you can have an expression. Is it going to be meaningful to you? Is it going to be from your integrity, or is it going to be from bleh?